Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We are in Atlanta as the Hawks plan to take advantage of their home floor. Capella with the bucket. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here is Young after Jaylen Brown's miss. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Yeah, how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Down low. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now here's White. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Celtics. To the middle. Here's Capella. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
It's stolen by Capella. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now Young, after the missed three from Derek White, drills the three-pointer.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Now here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
Now, here is Young. No scoring in this one. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
The kick out to Holiday. Left side Tatum. Here's the three. It's good from long range.
The three.
Tatum's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Brown. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Celtics ball.
29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Tatum a screen. 5 to shoot. Holiday, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Young taking his time here. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports. Back in a moment.
The Celtics. 11.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Brown with the bucket.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Outside Bogdanovich. And here is Capella. He's got 10. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Walker with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Tatum a screen. Walker. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta leading by 4. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Johnson gets the bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Walker. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside, Bogdanovich. From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
To the inside. Takes the three. Cornette can't get it to go.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. Inside. Here's Johnson. Hunter, no one around him. They grab their own miss. Now, here is Young. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Bogdanovich with it. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Walker. For the finish. And the dunk by Walker.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the dunk by Capella.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he's. In these sets.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Queta. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Young fires away from outside. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. To the paint. Clock at 6. From downtown. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Screen by Capella. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Pass to Gay. Rebound, Boston. Walker looking for an opening. Here's Hauser, and a missed layup. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. The rebound by Queta. Celtics trail by 12, and here's Walker outside. Okongwu grabs the board. Reza Shea with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And that one's good, Reza Shea.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Reza Shea, looking comfortable operating inside.
That one falls.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The kick out to Matthews. The putback. It's good on the putback. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Okongwu. Now Daniels. Okongwu down low. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the inside. Okongwu. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 14. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Stolen. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Now here is Horford. Up top, Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Down low. Outside, Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Ricochet. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bogdanovich. 6 points for him. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Brown. Off target from outside. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Hunter. Now Johnson. Young from outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a...
The Celtics, 33.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Hawks leading by 10. Pass to Hunter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target with his three. It's Brown with the drive. Here's Queta. And here is Horford. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Queta. Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
Young with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Celtics trailed by 10, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Queta. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Back to Tatum. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of... where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Brown inside the line, and the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Young outside to the paint, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. Pass to Young. A fader. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics trailed by 9. Outside, Walker. Back to Brown. Outside, Tatum. Fires from way outside. It's not going to go for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Young on the wing. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Well, this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Pass to Porzingis. And the shot is good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
To the inside. Good D by Johnson.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
In the corner, it's Hunter. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Young from outside. And they get it back. Second chance shot. Down low. Here's Johnson. The shot comes out. Walker with some nice D. Celtics trail by 10. Inside. Here's Horford. Out to Porzingis. For the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Atlanta.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Young with no one around. Another miss by Young. So it's the Celtics now, trailing here by 8. And here's Tatum for 3. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Young outside. Tatum with it. Outside, Walker. And so it's